Hello Capricorn, welcome to my spiritual sanctuary. My name is Sandra. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in everyone. Sit down, relax. We're going to do your reading for November 2021. And I will be doing your reading for anyone who has Capricorn in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, Venus, North Node, South Node, anyone who has Capricorn somewhere in their chart. Or I'm picking up on your energy, Capricorn, or I'm picking up on somebody close to you, okay? Maybe picking up on their energy, I'm just not sure. And then cross watchers, if you're watching for a Capricorn, I may be picking up on your energy and the roles would be reversed. So if you find that you think that I'm talking about somebody else that you know, please forward the message over to them so that they may benefit by the message, okay? And then just check back and look at the other signs that I have recorded today. And, you know, you have many different planetary aspects in your chart. So if you know what those are, pick another one and check out the message there. So you can watch all the videos and find out all the messages that you may be encountering, okay? Energy is fluid, it's not linear, and whenever you find these readings, they are timeless. So it just means that the message wasn't ready for you at that time, but then once you find the reading, then it is pertinent in some way, shape, or form, most likely. So if you find it 3 months, 6 months, a year from now, just know that it's the perfect time, and you have been divinely guided to the video, all right? So what we're going to do is start off with a prayer of protection for all of you that are watching today out there, and also for myself. So let's get started. In nomine Padre et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, Abimeli Spiritus, Abimeli Spiritus, Abimeli Spiritus, in nomine Jesu Christi. Amen. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you. We are calling in guides, guardians, ascended masters, angels, ancestors, and the divine, and the Holy Spirit of the white light to give us whatever message is needed for Capricorns today, so that they may benefit by this message and have all the information that they are asking for today and benefiting the universe at large. It's for the greater good of everybody listening and also the greater good of all in the world. So as you can see, we have some cards that are falling out already. Now I'm using a 4,000-year-old oracle, the I Ching. We have 4 cards. Okay, we'll take them. This I Ching is by Richard Craze. It is 64 hexagrams that combine the I Ching. Each card, 64 cards, has a different message of wisdom through the ages. The I Ching is the book of knowledge that has been handed down over 4,000 years. It's an oracle, and it is the unchanging truth based on the Tao, based on the 5-element theory, and also based on the elements in nature. So it gives us great wisdom to help us with those problems in life that we may be encountering. So today, normally I pick 3 cards, but what I'm seeing today is there's 4 that wanted to jump out. So let's take a look and see what the universe wants to tell you. The first card we have is 60, restraint. Restraint. And 60, you have to know your limitations and stick to them, or you will get frustrated. Stop aiming too high and settle for what is within your grasp, and then enjoy it. Okay. Normally we would say go for the gusto. There are no limitations in the universe. But for some reason, the universe wants you to restrain Capricorn. And stick to what you know at this point in relation to, it could be even a relationship. Know your limitations in a relationship, okay? And don't get frustrated. Don't aim too high and expect too much of yourself in this relationship or this job or this business, okay? Sometimes when we have unrealistic expectations, we tend to get frustrated if our results aren't meeting those expectations. But what we need to realize is that the divine flow is what is upon us, and we are being asked to go with the divine flow instead of trying to force will on something that is not ready to be brought into form. So the card is saying to stop aiming too high, settle for what is within your grasp, and be content with that, okay? And that really does a lot, because if we are appreciative and grateful for what we already have, then the universe knows that we're ready for more. It's when we're not content and grateful for what we have that we have all of those lower vibrations, those lower negative emotions, attitude, and belief systems, which is not conducive to creating and to manifesting and to bringing more abundance into our life. But when we can walk through life with great contentment and we are enjoying what we already have, we're not necessarily settling, but we love where we are. We love that we actually have bills to pay, right? Because that means that we have electricity, we have a phone, we have a house in which to live in, we have a car to drive, okay? We need to be grateful for everything, and then it allows more to come in. So enjoy what you have, and don't get frustrated that you're in lack over some other things, because that's just keeping those things away and you'll only get frustrated. So have some restraint with that, okay? And this is a card of 60. It reduces to 6, and so for me, when I look at 6, it has something to do with service to humanity. So you may be doing a project, or you have something that you're doing as far as a community-based project. Know your limitations, stick to them, or you're going to get frustrated. You can't control what you can't control. Settle for what is within your grasp, and know that the universe will deliver when the time is right, okay? Okay, next out we have card 21, that's hexagram 21, biting through. You can attain great success, but you must bite through and make a swift and sudden attack on any obstacles that stand in the way of your progress. You have to be very clear. Okay, no confusion here of what obstacles need to be released. We're having the full moon eclipse today, partial eclipse, and it's an excellent time to eclipse those things that are holding you back. In Taurus, and it would be, maybe this 21 reduces to 3. It could have something to do with an outside influence that is not conducive to the twosome. So something that's interfering even in a relationship, a job, something is coming between you and something you want. And that obstacle needs to be removed, Capricorn. So it may even be something that's coming between you and the divine flow, you and the divine. So you can attain great success, but you must bite through and make a swift and sudden attack on any obstacles that stand in the way of progress. Obviously, there's something that is in the way of your progression forward. So eclipse season is a perfect time right now, today, to release those things, okay? Now, we're entering into the eclipse season today, the 19th of November, and we are going to have another solar eclipse in December. And so therefore, you know, these eclipses, they have long-term effects. So if you can really move swiftly and suddenly and attack these obstacles now within the next couple of weeks, the next month, then you will have great success. You have to be clear with the universe about what you want removed, okay? And get very clear and ask for the divine's help. I'm going to take this one next. It's 38, reduces to 11, and that reduces to 2, disunion. Things may seem out of kilter for a while, but there has to be balance on all things. No rain, no rainbows. No disunion, no union. Be patient and stay true to your dreams, okay? So things may be feeling out of kilter, but there has to be balance. So your life is requiring more balance at this time. So consequently, we're looking at 2, okay? When we reduce 38, hexagram 38 to 11, it reduces to 2. So the yin and the yang, right? The duality. No rain, no rainbows, no disunion, no union, no action, no inaction. So, you know, where is your life out of balance? And that needs to be corrected because you're out of union with the divine flow of the universe is what this is saying. And I'll bet, you know, maybe a little too much work, maybe too much food. It could even be anything physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual. Take a look at all aspects, okay, of your life. And a lot of times what I will tell my clients is to go through the Feng Shui Bagua for each life aspiration and take a look at each area of your life and where is it out of balance, and then make some adjustments to get that flow back, okay? If you need help with that, of course, I'm available. You can email me at myspiritualsanctuaryinfo@gmail.com and set up an appointment with me for some coaching. Our last card out is Harmony, and Harmony is hexagram 16, which reduces to 7, which is a spiritual lesson here. So when you are in harmony with the universe, all things go your way. And when you aren't in harmony, everything is a struggle. Inner wealth is more rewarding. Plan for the future, but you will need support from those around you. Exactly what I've already said. So you need to figure out what you need to balance in your life to get into a place of gratefulness and appreciation. And then once you're in alignment and in harmony with the universe, then all things will begin to go your way at that time. Inner wealth is more rewarding because if we have it on the inside, that contentment and gratification for everything we have, we start to attract it in the external world to us, and then our life begins to flow forward into harmony. But it comes from the inside, as within, so without, and as above, so below. Plan for the future. You will need support from those around you, and you know who those people are. So we had an extra card for you, Capricorn, this week. Let's see what's hiding under the deck that you don't know yet, that the universe hasn't told you. Well, you're at the end of a completion cycle. 63 reduces to 9, and this is almost to the end of the I Ching hexagrams. At 64 is the last one. So you are at the end of a cycle of completion. After you have completed, what will you do? Start to think about after the end before the end is reached. Enjoy the end, but realize it's also a new beginning. So, yeah, you are at the end of a cycle. And so, therefore, restraint is necessary. And then, you know, fighting through the hardships, getting into balance, releasing those obstacles in your life, and getting into harmony with the universe before the end of the cycle. And then everything will begin to move forward once the cycle begins again. All right, but you haven't seen the completion yet. That's still to be determined and still to come. because it's under the deck. Okay, so I have decided, or Spirit has decided for me, to use the Archangel Oracle deck next. This is the Archangel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. And these are bringing in the archangels to see what kind of message, well, 2 cards already came out. What is a message that the archangels would like you to know to build on what we already have talked about here? They're saying hello from heaven. Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Well, there you go. All your friends and family members are saying hello from heaven. And most of you know I have deep contact with the other side. So I believe this card is for me as well. All my loved ones are saying hello. They always come and tap in whenever they have the opportunity to give me a sign or a message. And so do your relatives and family members, friends that have passed on to the other side. With Thanksgiving coming up, everybody wants you to know they're saying hello and that they're doing fine. Let go of your worries, and they're sending you loving blessings today. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. That was wonderful. All right, next out we have angel therapy. Archangel Raphael says, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens away. Wonderful, wonderful advice. So when we are being told to get into harmony and the universe is telling you plan for your future, but you're going to need support from those around you, they are referring to the archangels as well, the angels and the divine. So not only are they talking about people, human form people on this planet, but they are talking about the other dimensions where they're always available for help. Those friends and family members that are already passed on, our ancestors, are very clear that they are with us here, and they are here to help you as well. And they're part of your angel therapy team. So use them, ask them for help. They are always around you. And our next card out is passion. Archangel Haniel, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and your career. There you go. Once you have passion in your career and your love life, things just begin to flow. You begin to have great passion in all aspects of your life. You're in total balance at that point. So get the passion back in whatever you're doing. If you've lost passion in any shape or form in your life, the universe is saying it's time for you to get that passion back to move forward. Especially right now, this full moon in Taurus and the partial lunar eclipse in Taurus is really asking us to step into our authenticity and into our heart chakra with total passion for self, so that we are happy with what we're doing in our lives, or we're receiving passion back in our lives again, and that we are utilizing all the tools that are before us to move forward in our lives. So the universe has got your back, and they're here to help you as well. Very, 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 very much. Very much. So now, before we sign off, Capricorn, we are going to see what healing advice the angels have for us. Now, this comes from my double healing deck, is Messages from the Angels and the Saints and Angels Oracle cards. I have put the two decks together because I find that it's more powerful. So let's see what the Saints, Angels, and the healing advice is for you. Okay, wow. All right, there we go. We got our cards. 4. Yeah, so the universe wanted to give you 4. So what that means to me is they wanted to give you 4 I Ching cards as well. So the 4 is usually mean foundation. So we're dealing with something in your foundation here. So this advice has to do with your foundation. And we have Ray. This is your healing advice. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. Yeah, so definitely get some kind of a yoga or exercise practice going now that it's winter is upon us. We're in fall right now, moving towards winter. In most of the country, the weather is getting colder, and so it's important that you keep your body in motion, and that way you're balancing out all of your organs and balancing out muscles, keeping your physical body and your physical vessel in shape, and allowing, especially with yoga, to work on the mind, body, and spirit connection. Myself, I have a regular yoga practice. I do yoga 5 to 6 days a week, and it has greatly enhanced my intuition, my ability to use my thinking, better and easier, and keeping your body in shape is really important so that you stay healthy, with healthy well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth. So if you're not already doing that, the universe is telling you to start up a practice, a yoga practice, or some type of exercise routine. Yvonne is saying, you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. So we have a lot of cards today from heaven. So Capricorn, I am sensing whoever I'm talking to out there is lost a pet, or is thinking about a pet, or thinking about some type of a loss, somebody that you've lost in your life, that maybe had a pet, but you have a special bond with animals in some way. And so what the universe is telling you is, know that the angels are watching over them as well. So if your animals in some way, if they're still alive or you have animals, they're saying if your animals are having any problems, you can pray for angel therapy for them as well, okay? And that's always available to you. So just remember that. And if you have any pets that have passed on over, they are saying hello from heaven today too. And know that they love you and they're close to you. We have Serena out next. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Okay, so if you are looking to receive some income, know that you may be receiving some unexpected income coming forward for you. And God is in charge of how that will happen. So it may come out of the blue, and you don't even see that coming. So we need to be in gratitude. We need to be in thanks for all those things that we already have, so then we allow the new abundance to flow in as well. And Vanessa is with us as well today, and she says, to make your decision, ask yourself which way brings you closer to your divine purpose and which one takes you away from it. And if you just ask those questions of yourself daily, then you will make decisions based on what's bringing you closer to your life purpose. It'll be easier for you to make decisions and be clear, as what we have seen in the Biting Through card is you have to be very clear with your intentions moving forward, okay? So that's the message I have for you today, Capricorn. And I want to wish you a wonderful end of the year ahead. Happy Thanksgiving coming up, and wish you well on this partial lunar eclipse day and full moon in Taurus. So if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can email me, as I said, at myspiritualsanctuaryinfo@gmail.com, and I'll get you in my schedule. My website is myspiritualsanctuary.com, and you can go to my site to read all about what I do and all about me. you can put your name and email address in the opt-in box, and then you'll be on my mailing list. There is also a link to my mailing list below as well. So please opt in. I do send out an email newsletter every Friday on different topics. So I think that's about it. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe so that you're notified of future videos that come out, because I'll see you next month for your next reading. All right, Capricorn? And until we meet again, I just want to wish you well. Have a wonderful holiday. And I'm wishing you love, blessings, and joy, peace, and compassion, and all things good in the world. All right? Namaste, my friends.